We're back on the Mana Symbol channel playing a little bit of Prison Tron. So this is one of the last decks I was playing before my little vacation. I didn't do a video of it. This is not the version I was playing then. We might play that one in a little bit. That one has Eldrazi Temples and Thought-Knot Seers. This one is more of the classic version with Possessed Portal on the sideboard. So this is your sort of total overall ultimate win condition. With the main deck just being focused on assembling Tron, powering out a bunch of artifacts. You can beat down with Urza Saga tokens. You can protect yourself with Ensnaring Bridge. Karn, of course, is super powerful if you have enough mana to flow into it. Mystic Forge is sort of the redundant threat to go with the Karn. And you just try to win the game by sort of locking out the battlefield. The interesting note here was the main deck Warping Wails. So Warping Wail is able to counter sorceries, which is a big deal, as well as being able to exile some small annoying creatures, sometimes Ragavans and things like that. And you can create a 1/1 Eldrazi Scion creature, which sometimes is exactly what you need to get your Mystic Forge or Karn or what have you into play. We're going to use Serum Powders to very aggressively try to find turn 3 Tron. Spellskite's super important in this deck. It protects your bridges, it protects your forges, it protects your Karn the Great Creator. So you got all that, and we got some Sorcerous Spyglasses, Pithing Needle, Relic of Progenitus, just lots of little useful hate pieces. Welding Jar especially is very good in this deck because Spellskite plus Welding Jar means that they have to power through 2 different friends in order to be able to get at your important artifacts. And some of the things they want to use are sorceries, so you can counter those. So there's a whole bunch of ways we have to make ourselves irritating to our opponents. The real sideboard cards include some Ratchet Bombs and Hope of Ghirapur. So that can be very useful against control decks. You fetch this out with your Urza Saga, and then they have to remove it, or you can attack them and then use it to cover your ability to play a big threat. Yeah, let's go. Is this Tron or 5 colors? Definitely Tron. Yes, Jiggy. Yesterday I went 13-2 overall, and I thought, no, that's far too successful. Played 9-1 on creativity in 2 very different versions. We played 9-1 on creativity, and I was on the bubble for the second 5-0. I do have your deck loaded in. I do have your most recent. All right, so this looks like an easy powder. Easy powder. Mine, Tower, Warping Wail, Spellskite. It's really not quite good enough. This is probably a mulligan. Because of the first powder, we actually have a higher density of Tron lands in our deck right now, which is great. So this is our first, quote, real mulligan. We're going to powder this one too. I'm going to send back the Karn. No, I think there's probably enough payoffs in the deck right now because we did lose a Forge on the... we lost a Forge and a Karn. Okay, I'm sending back the Karn. So now we draw 6. Power Plant, Mine, Saga, triple Chalice. I mean, this would be really good if we know exactly what they're on. This does complete Tron. I'm actually going to keep this hand. It's kind of goofy, but I am going to keep it. There's plenty of decks that the Chalice is going to annoy them. If we're against control, it's going to suck loud. But we will be able to complete our Tron, hopefully, in a kind of protected way, let's say. As well as having an active Saga with Chalice on 1 covering it. What if it's Mill? Oh, if it's Mill, we're horribly screwed. It's Merfolk. Well, these Chalices are not going to be useful, but this Saga should be. I mean, I'm still going to play one. But don't expect it to be super useful. Am I going to play the second one on 0? No, because I could draw a Welding Jar. Sucks against control, but going to 5 on control sucks too. Yeah, it certainly can. Also, if we luck into one of our Sorcerous Spyglasses, we can hit their vial, so that'll be nice. I could needle it. Oh, well, I can't cast that, unfortunately. This means they have a second Tide Shaper, doesn't it? Oh, but they can't cast Tide Shaper. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, but they're also playing Spreading Seas. Jesus, how hateful. Well, that sucks. Really loud. Yikes. Oh, for the love of Christ. All right, we're probably dead here. The kind of hand I kept was just completely useless here, which is fine. You know, it happens. So I think I'll bring in Ratchet Bomb. And Welding Jar, I think, is pretty pointless. Let's see. Probably want the All As Dusts, just on general principles. And then everything else here is find a wish for. We don't need relics. So Cookbook, yes. Pithing Needle, yes. Maps, yes. Whales, yes. Ratchet Bomb, yes. Yep. All right. Looks good. Hi, Kaya. Hiya. What's the cookbook for? General life gains. Sometimes you gotta empty your hand for Ensnaring Bridge. Hey, Mike. I'm aware I still have your Force Negations. Next time I'm in Toronto, I'll drop them off at face. Other than going to the airport, I haven't really been in. But I'm going to see Roy at some point, so I'll drop off your forces to face when I do. Yeah, you didn't remember? Oh, sorry, buddy. I should have told you sooner, I guess. I apologize for that. CMC 3 cards. I do now own 8 Teferi Time Ravelers. Oh, hand's a banger. Let's go. Beep, 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 beep. We're probably going to get Spreading Seized or Tide Shapered at some point in the early game, but I just don't think you can ask for a better hand than this. I did buy the old. Of course I bought the old ones. They're old frame. Have you met me? Have we met, Michael? So I would play Spellskite here in order to be able to try to redirect their Spreading Seas onto it, but I think I'd rather just activate Expedition Map. Yeah, the Karns are beautiful too. It's actually part of the reason I was building this deck. They don't have a Spreading Seas or a Tide Shaper? Oh, Pog. So I'm assuming they have actual factual counterspell here, which is fine. Because I'm going to play more of a setup turn. So we'll leave 2 untapped so I can get a map for Redundant Piece, assuming they do anything. So let's go Serum Powder into the map and Spellskite. Yeah. I'll do it this way. All right. Okay. Yeah. The old frame Karn does look a little goofy. which I'm supremely okay with. I like Goofy Karn. I also like Shredded Karn, so I feel like I'm just gonna keep my 8 Karns. Like, I'm not hurting at the moment, so the frame itself is just stunning, kind of. It's very, very well done. I mean, it. All right, so I think I'd rather play Mystic Forge than Karn here into the counter spell, and then I can still play the Karn afterwards and get a 1-drop. They have hard cast Force Negation. Oh, we got a reader chat. Oh, okay. Fine then. I completely disagree with you, Tartan Scarf, but you're totally allowed to have that opinion. I love the text on the walkers. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Do I want to put this in on 0? Yeah, that's fine. Because... Oh, yeah. Yep. Hey, opponent, you better play something. I mean, file something. Oh. Oh my god, what? Wait, what? But you... Okay. Whatever, I'm sure you know your business. Anyway. Did they think my Chalice blocked it? I'm confused and aroused. Oh no, folks. A 3-1. We'll never be able to beat it. It's all over. Uh-huh. Okay. Well then. I want this card. How do I get it? Alright, so I have 10, 11, 12 mana. Mike. So that, yeah, that's permanent. It's not tied to the Skydiver. I have an All Is Dust for next turn. I probably need to get a bridge into play. They still have the Force Negation, so they'll probably force the first bridge, and then they can attack down my Karn. Maybe we just play All Is Dust first now and see what they do about that. Does it have flying? It does have flying. Needed to make sure because it's fairly uncommonly play. They should force the Karn if they're not a weirdo. Fair enough, yeah. No problem, Boosh. I've been there. Mr. Rat Jim. Well, they didn't counter it. So 6, 7, 8. They'll force the bridge if I get a bridge, though, right? And then next turn we just do it all over again, I guess. Oh, I have 1 extra mana. So I have 8, 9. That really helped me. All right. Surely they'll force this bridge. Okay. So they can attack for 2. Of course I'll attack the... Or of course I'll counter the bridge. And don't call me Shirley. Force? I said force. I did say force. Their Aether Vial is off twice. 4. Oh, they have Mutavaulty. That's true. They're going to Skydiver my Serum Powder? Not the bridge, surely. Okay. Fair enough. Suppose. Yeah, I mean, it does. And now I can't get at this bridge. So we'll play All Is Dust first, I guess. Well, we'll play the Serum Visions first, see if there's anything off the top, probably. Yeah, Prison Tron's really fun. That will be a fine draw. Yeah, okay, there's the Force. They have 9 power. Well, we'll play this first for sure. Saga on top. Probably leave that. Is this worth more as 2 life than it is as 3 mana? Probably. Sorry, 3 life. All right. No, I want the mana. There's 6 here. Okay, I guess we'll see how far we can dig next turn. We're gonna find another bridge. Cast Karn, uptick on powder. They have 7 power and flyer. Oh, they'll only have 4 power and flyers. Got it, yeah. Yeah, they have the bridge. Yeah, I got it. I see it. I see it. Yeah, okay. So, good old Planeswalker buying you a bunch of life. Okay. Okay. The ground is successfully very gummy. I think Chalice on 0 is fine here. I don't need to Chalice. I mean, I can Chalice things like 2. But honestly, at this point, they don't want to even play any Lords, right? So I think we just want to draw through. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Anyone think this Mystic Forge card might have something to it? I have a sneaking suspicion that Mystic Forge might be a sleeper hit, let's say. Let's call it a sleeper, huh? It's a very tired little card. It works hard. Works hard for that money. So we can grab Possessed Portal next to... Okay, good. 4 mana, draw 17. Right. But without the inconvenience of having the cards in your hand, so your bridges still work. It's on rate. I mean, the trick is that they basically all have to be colorless, which... So the Thieving Skydiver is an ETB? Yeah, okay. Obviously, we can wish for the Torpor Orb, but this might be one of those times where it's like... I'm not trying to convince you, Kai. I just think these decks are fun. I think the version with TKS is more skill intensive, but probably better. It's playing 3 main deck Ballista, 4 TKS, and it's a little bit more E-Tron like. And I really like that version compared to the more prison-y one we're playing here. I like the one that's a little bit more like mid-range. I've never really played FF6, Shauna. Is it that good? Because there's the Pixel remasters coming, right? I don't know if that one's done yet. I know they were working from the back up. So, but I never played the original. I like the turn 1 Needle. The double mine is no good here. We do have Gemstone Cavern, but we're not going anywhere with this. I guess this is like we go Needle into Spyglass into Bridge. Turn 1 Chalice even, but they're on the play. I think this is a ship. It looks okay, but yeah, I don't want different gameplay in my Final Fantasy. This hand is perfect. Just ship a Spellskite. Let's go. I don't want different gameplay from other Final Fantasy games. I just want turn-based, classic fantasy RPG gameplay. That's all I want. None of this new crap. I hate the new Final Fantasy gameplay. It's a lot like Kingdom Hearts, and I hate those games. I hate them. I just want turn-based combat. The combat you don't need to develop the combat. You got it right a long time ago. And the only thing you have to do is develop like an interesting like leveling system and like how you unlock your abilities. That's the interesting part. Like that's where you can make some interesting choices game by game. All right, so yeah, great story, old school gameplay. That's all I need. I'm assuming if I spend my whole turn going for Tron here, that I'm going to get shut down by either Spreading Seas or Tideshaper. Those things will also give them unblockable. So I think I'd rather play out Ratchet Bomb. And then next turn, if they don't do anything about this, we get to go and grab our last Tron piece. And I'm protecting the Saga because, again, if they have a way to transform one of my lands into an island, they're going to want to do that now. They're not going to want to hold on to it and try to get it on a Saga. I don't really think that they can wait for that. All right. So I can crack the map, get the power plant, play the power plant, clear the Tideshaper, and play a Spellskite. I think that's the right way to go. This guy being a 3/3, it's kind of nice to clear him. All right. I guess if they have their Thieving Skydiver here, it'll be a bit of a pain. But all right. So 3/3. Oh, the Mutavolt's a 4/4 though. Yikes! Oh, but you'd rather tick it up. Ratchet Bomb? I think we'll be okay. So if they have a force here, they force the All Is Dust, then they have 0 cards in hand, and we just take them next turn. So let's see if this goes first. Because I can't play Serum Powder, right? I have 8. This takes me down to 5, 6. No, it's not enough. Poof. Love it. Nice Mutavault, nerd. I suppose I'll have to fight through them. It's getting dusty in here. Hot draws. Not playing Saga first for days. Yep. Yeah. True. Just give me that daze just all over my face, which will then turn red with embarrassment. Tower. Okay. So they have 4 power. Them not casting anything probably means they have hard cast force in hand. So I think I want to go powder into bridge. Save Karn for last. Because I have Saga coming in here. Which I guess is antithetical to playing the bridge. I think it'll be alright. Alright. Something's going down. Brazen Borrower? Probably Brazen Borrower. Nope. Or they're saving it until I make the construct. I'm sure they have Merfolk Trickster or something here, but like, what am I going to do about it? These are a time machine? They sure are. We're in the future, 2021. Oh no, my Spellskite's going to lose all its abilities, y'all. No, my Spellskite. No. Do I needle their Mutavaults? Could do. Yeah, I think so. I don't need more lands. I have the map in hand too. How's the deck doing? We just started up, so doing fine so far. It's definitely so they don't have double blue here, so let's just get Karen on board. Karen on board, something, something. Burt Ward. Thing writes itself. They did have force. Okay. We'll get Map, and Map will get Inventors Unfair. We'll play that, and then that can tutor me up Mystic Forge next turn. Inventors Unfair, of course, named for how balanced it is. It's actually an incredibly low power card. It's just very good in very specific strategies. Like this one. Bing, 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 bing. Do-do-do. No. Brutal. All right. Well. Cruel fate. Oh. Wow. All right. Am I gonna Chalice on too? I feel like all we have is Spellskites and Ratchet Bombs and Warping Wails. Yikes. Not really any easy thing to Chalice on here, huh? 0 is, of course, one that doesn't affect me. I think we can hold it for now. Obviously, their 2s are a little bit more impactful than mine are overall. What in the... A Thieving Skydiver? What are you taking? Really? I guess. Two stops petty theft as well. Oh shoot! I added the blue specifically to pay for the thing, and then I followed my habit because I'm just used to the awkwardness of using. Yeah, I should put it on too. No, that's yeah, that's I understand obviously, Basura. That's why I did what I did. Well, I guess we'll exile this and play Chalice on 2. It's just habit, right? Like it's just yeah. You know, it's not WotC's problem. It's not really a Magic Online problem. It's just me being dumb. All right. We should hit one of our power plays before they do. They redirect. Or not. It's not a... Oh, they could have. Huh. I should... Well, I can't anymore. Well, I can play it into the Chalice anytime I want. Okay, I can play that into the Chalice anytime I want. Probably start doing it in a second, just to keep my hand clear. Oh, for the love of God. Heard you like islands? Yeah, they're certainly gifting me with many an island. Guess I can throw this down on 1 or 3? 3, I already have bridge, so I don't really want to do that. I do have a bunch more 1s, though. I'll just play it on 0, honestly. Oh, can't on 1. Well, I can play it on 1, but it gets countered. Yeah, thanks, guys. I can definitely set it on 1. It just won't resolve. Blast Zone? Blast Zone on 3, anybody? Kills my 2 Serum Powders and the bridge, and then we just start beating them to death? Sounds pretty good. I can hit 2 and remove all the Spreading Seas, the Merfolk Trickster, the Spellskite, and nothing important on mine. But that doesn't get me killing them. Three gets, yeah, the 2 Serum Powders, the bridge. I handily win this race. But we don't know if they have more stuff in hand. It doesn't seem like they do. Like, if they had another Tie Shaper, they probably would have played it. You footily win the game? True dat. They have 8 power? No, they don't. They do not have 8 power. It's quite difficult for them to remove the Pithing Needle with the Chalice. You can't read blue text until you mouse over it. That is true. miss this? Sure. Oh, these got shrunk pretty big, but they don't have enough, so. I can't read at all, just hitting keys and hoping. I enjoy your candor. Okay. It's actually could be dangerous. No attack? That seems wrong. Suddenly, they've decided chump blocking is their goal? Well, this is dangerous fairly quickly. So they got a single chump here. Okay. Next turn, they have to double chump. And then they could start playing out 2-drops. Right, and these decks don't play Cavern right now, or at least a lot of the versions don't, because of they're just having mana problems. Okay. If they get a Merfolk Trickster next turn, though, it kills one of my constructs, and then we're in trouble real quick. It's monocolored. I know, but they want to play so many utility lands, and some of them want to play things like Archmage's Charm, or... It's surprising how quickly you run out of space when you need to be playing, like, cards that are, like, literally blue-blue. Alright, it's very... Oh, we got him, though. Alright. Weird. I thought it was fairly likely to get beat. Yeah, or blue. Yeah, the Archmage's Charm is the one thing that's, like, very stressful on their mana. Well, we got there. I will be back in 1 second. We'll continue. Well, yeah, Karen, like, it's just like, if you look at M. Hayashi's history as a player, like, he plays a lot of monocolor decks. I think he's, you could call him the expert. We're going to ship that one in playing the monocolor decks that he builds and building the kind of decks that he does. And you'll see he's very, very careful about how many utility lands and what colors they can produce that he includes in those, because he wants that level of consistency. All right, we're going to keep this one. We're going to probably ship the second Chalice, because each of these sagas can turn into a map. So it's like a little risky, but it's not bad. Okay. Opponent is Put. Miss Astrolabe a lot? Yo, thinking about her. God, I miss Astrolabe. Oh. Well. That's the whole thing. I would like to not get Thaliad, please. Mariner? Fanny Troubled. So I can make a 3/3 here, which means they can't attack with Mariner, which is basically better than using Bridge this turn, casting Bridge this turn. So let's do that. We can do it at instant speed too, so Reflector Mage is not really a problem. If they play a single creature that only pumps champion by the hell? Phantasmal Image. Harley, yikes. What the hell is happening? That was hot. I guess. You're about to die? I am not about to die. I feel very comfortable. I mean, yeah, they got a 4/4 champion, but I have a bridge, so I'm like not really worried. Sometimes Jen and I, but often not. And before ending, sure. I mean, they look to be on like Bant. That is such a good draw. So map into play. Okay. Okay. Mine. Bridge. Map. Okay. Go. Shardless, yeah, the Shardless deck with ending. Well, it's like Shardless Bug when people tried to make Shardless Bug work in Modern. It's just like, nah. I appreciate your hope, but that's not happening. Adeline? All right. This board is going to be really big and scary. So the question is, do I want to take this turn to... No. No, I do not. I think I'll just get a map into play so I can get a double tower setup going. Yeah. Get Urza's Tower Plant. Tower. Karn. I do not want to minus this right now. Okay. So I wonder if I want a redundant bridge first. I think that I do. I'm assuming they have an out. So I think I want a second bridge. I don't think that the card they're going to play is going to be Deputy of Detention Spheres, which obviously would get through 2 bridges. They should have several. Should they? What are they going to have? Please inform me of what exactly that they're going to have in the main deck. Well, there's no sideboard Spellskite. I can't get that. Cathar Commando's fine. I have a Welding Jar already. Portal and lock them out? Oh, right. It stops people from drawing cards, right? Then we can get Bottled Cloister if we want. Orb and 1 Welding Jar. Oh, yeah, we have Torpor Orb, too. Torpor Orb probably does it, right? Seems like the best thing to get. Yeah, yeah. I keep misnaming it on purpose, Carrion Lich. If you just stop listening to me after the third word is correct name, Deputy of Detention. I just always call it Deputy of Detention Spheres. There you are. Yeah, I wouldn't think they're playing ending. We can expedition map for Inventors Unfair and then get a Mystic Forge and then just start going nuts. Plus, we already have the Karn in play to grab either Possessed Portal or Crucible of Worlds. So I think this is over. The fact that they haven't conceded is the only reason why I'm being just a little bit cautious or trying to. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so whatever they had, Torpor Orb shut it down. Yeah, these guys for sure. Should ride in Mycosynth Lattice? Gee. I don't know, 6 mana? I don't know. Just seems like a lot, you know? I don't think it'll work. It is banned, Tron Walker. It is banned. Which is technically a form of not being legal. Obviously. But it's like it was printed into the sets that are contained in the modern format. Okay. I wonder if they're smart enough not to be playing Aether Vial. I would think that would be the thrust of their deck. And by smart enough, I mean like they're playing like Bant Humans, it looked like, instead of 5-color. And I wonder if that made their mana consistent enough that they're like playing Collected Companies and they've got a slightly higher curve so that they can not play Chalice. Because if that's the case, I want to board out these Spyglasses. Yeah, we saw the Cavern, right? Yeah, I guess on the draw, Chalice going out makes the most sense. Although I'm not sure what for. Just Relic to cycle. Or like a Welding Jar and a Relic. Skyclaves? Why would you think that? Oh, because their mana is better so they can support it better? What about boarding out one Spellskite so we can find it with Karn? I don't think that's really something you want to do. Because the thing is, it's also useful as a 2-drop 0/4 against the aggro deck. It's just that you actually want it in the main deck. What's your favorite prison card, Carrion Lich? Is it Zur's Weirding? No Trinisphere? You can play Trinisphere on the sideboard if you wanted to. Power plant, power plant. All right, so we're going to powder this guy. So we know now that power plant is the one we want to fetch, is the Tron land we want to fetch when we're doing that. This is easy mull. This is a 6 on the draw with Gemstone, Expedition Map, Ratchet Bomb. So if I did keep this, I would send the Spyglass out, right? Unless we think they do. Oh no, we just sent out Cookbook. This is actually pretty good, huh? And this has 1, 2, 3 expedition maps. All right. Oh, I have to bottom the Spyglass. Spyglass has a higher upside than Ratchet Bomb here, right? Yeah. So bottom that. Okay. Start the game with this. Okay. Exile that. Perfect hand. My hand is perfection. Whoops. Damn you, noble hierarch. Damn you. Alright. I'm going to assume that they're not playing Aether Vial at this point. We'll see. If I don't see one, I'm calling it that they don't have it. There's the Deputy of Detention. And Night of Autumn? Oh, no. Well, that's bad news. Well, I guess we name Horizon. On the plus side, Ratchet Bomb was never going to help us there. So, we got that going for us. Yup. Stone Rain. And they have Deputy in hand. I think we're losing this game. I don't even want to play this map when they can shoot it. Oh, I could have played the Saga. They don't have another way to kill it. Damn it. It was a bad sequence. They don't have a way to shoot. Well, I mean, if they shoot the map, I'm pretty okay with it, I guess. I'm not thrilled, but if they deputy the map. Canada has Fridays? It does. We just celebrate them Orthodox. I mean, most families do. I'm gonna get beat by the shardless band humans in this game. This is goddamn impressive, actually. Yeah, I'm in like huge trouble. Like, and they have the deputy for shit. All right, for constructs, so that's not an out. We just got a top deck bridge. Like, we're on top deck bridge or bust now. If you die in Canada, do you die in real life? No. I don't know who told you that. I can tell you the new Matrix movie was actually way better than I was expecting, which was a flaming train wreck. It was better than a train wreck, and that's something. It really is. I was not prepared for adequacy. So Reflecting Pool work with Gemstone Caverns. If it has the counter, it taps for any color. If it doesn't have the counter, it cannot tap for any color. It was better than I think it was better than Matrix 3. I think Matrix 2 was actually okay. In my opinion, I like the Matrix 2, but it set up a third movie that was just so oh my god, they drew with Lieutenant. Did they? Right? They didn't have that before? Wow, their draw has been sick. And they still have the Coco. Alright, we're dead. I can still top deck the bridge. Whoops. No. My headphones. I can't hear. That's not a bridge, we're dead. Matrix 2 is when Neo goes back to kill Sarah Connor. No, that's Terminator 4. 3? 3, the bad one. That's Terminator 3. They have enough 1-drops. I feel like I want Chalice on the play. Like, even though they have Cavern, I'll just, like, I'll eat that. Oh, I do want the Welding Jars, though, because they showed us Night. Although 1 in the board doesn't seem to hurt. I think Jen and I, the difference is that with Tendo Ice Bridge or Torpor Orb into the main, I guess we can wish for Bridge. But, like, I don't think Torpor Orb should be in the main. I think it's a Karn thing. I think Torpor Orb is, like, something you want to choose to get when you have Karn, but... I just think the last one was really weak, Pi. The last Matrix movie was really weak. If you go back and watch it, the pacing is terrible. The fight to save Zion was, like, kind of okay, and then they're like, oh no, we're losing, reload, and that was the moment where it died. It just became a nightmare of, like, just, oh my god, it's so long. Like, before that point, it had been going okay, and then they just dragged it out, and it was like, ugh, you stupid idiots. Like, you know the part in Return of the King where the elephants show up, or no, the ghosts show up, and it just ends the battle? If they had had that kept going on, it would have made it worse. No, I mean the second movie's fine, and philosophically, the trilogy like comes together okay. It's just the pacing. Directors are incapable of a tight 90. I don't think that's true. I think there's plenty of directors who could do it. I guess that's maybe the bit. Toboggan. Do I even want the main deck Pithing Needle? I probably do. Oh, I don't need the relic. All right, there we go. All right, let's roll. We got Tron and a bridge and a chalice. All right. I guess we could just keep being lucky. And a removal spell for their mana dork. Seems good. No dork? Okay. No. Why you do this to me? I guess I just play the map. They choose to blow it up, I'll just take my lumps. Like it's whatever. I could leave up Warping Wail. They play Thalia and make a creature in response. Yeah, I understand that, Jen and I. The one thing I'm definitely not doing at this point is playing Chalice, but I'm just wondering what I should do. Like, I should play something here. We can Chalice next turn. I know we can. We'll have 8 mana next turn if I make the token. I think I can just pass here. Or I play the map, save it for Guaranteed Saga or another fair. Well, I want to get it in underneath the... Oh my god. Well, we can beat that. It's annoying. So do I want the 1/1 here, or do I want to save this for, like, removing a deputy? Save it for removing a deputy, I think. That's a good goddamn draw. So play map, Chalice, first bridge, pass. Yeah. Inventors Fair can get me Mystic Forge, and Mystic Forge still works. The front side of it does. So we're not totally up a crick. No land? Maybe? Oh, yeah, it's land. Shardless? Oh, God. Well, that's something. Do we at least have a paddle? We do not. Tutor for Spine of Ishsaw? It's not good enough anymore, Pi. There's 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. So now, perfect. We don't have a Sky Sovereign, but I would like those back. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's do it now. Perfect. All right. Let's play through the double oof. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not too bad. Just a little on fire. It's still good. It's still good. How many Night of Autumns could they draw? Just one. Just one. Barn, no. But now we Torpor Orb. What? Oh. Okay. Bold. But I'm going to Torpor Orb you right now, opponent. So, you know, enjoy that. Yeah, it's only Orb here. And then we can get Crucible to go Inventors Fair again. I don't need my artifacts to work. Orb, Crucible, then Portal. Yeah, I mean, that's the overall plan, is Crucible, then Portal. Which means for every turn cycle, they have to sacrifice 2 permanents, and you only have to sacrifice 1? Portal is really weird. I have won games with it before, but it is... Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so Karn might have to boot up one of my bridges to block, which is fine overall. Sacking Karn for Crucible doesn't seem like a smart choice. I think we can just boot up one of the bridges here to block. Because map's not big enough, right? I mean, map would do it, but then he'll just die the next turn. I think one of the bridges is fine to put in front of that. Especially with Torpor Orb in play. And then next turn we grab Crucible. Oh, but... If I grab the Crucible next turn, Karn will die. Let's see if I can just draw a Spellskite. That would be perfect. Love the mismatched bridges. That's not by intention. That's Mana Traders. Uh-oh. Second Coco. I don't know what they can actually hit, but just block with the Chalice. They have an out? I don't know. They're still playing. I assume they do. I don't think we have a Forge we can grab with Karn. Oh, with the Fair, because we get the Crucible. Yeah. Maybe. You have bridges from back when Burn used them. Yeah, generally speaking, I'm a big fan of having 4 different arts for cards that have 4 different arts. Werewolf Disenchant. Oh, Outland Liberator. Okay. We could Spyglass that if we want to. Okay. I mean, ideally, I should just grab Possessed Portal, right? Because they have put themselves in a position where they don't have enough permanents. So they'll run out before I do. Like, not by a close amount, I think. Meddling Mage. That's scary. You bet they named Portal? There's no chance. So sorry, let's read Portal and see exactly what happens. So I play this. No one draws any more cards, so they're stuck with the cards in hand. At the beginning of each end step, the player sacrifices a permanent unless they discard a card. So their total number of permanents is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But they have 4 cards in hand, so we actually lose there. Crucible plus Possessed Portal. Yeah, the problem is I can't magically have that both happen in the same turn. And if I don't protect Karn right now, he'll get attacked down. So we also have all his dust we can draw. There's 2 of them. They named Sky Sovereign. It's very smart. We don't have it, but that's still a smart name. They get 2 attackers. Well, one of them will die right now. We could just draw that, though. We could just draw this. I think we should just draw that. That seems good. Would I rather have the blocker? Is the blocker better at this point? Kill the untapped one? Sure.
Give him one of these.
Okay, so I guess I'm plussing Karn. No, the Adeline trigger gives them a 1 power creature. But if they attack with the Noble to get the... Okay, well. Oh, I can't activate it. Adeline's bugged? What do you mean Adeline's bugged? How is Adeline bugged? That's very good. You can't select with the soldier attacks? Oh, that's not fair. Okay, let's boot up my new... No, one of the old bridges. They have the Exalted Cascade Enchantment? I assume not. But even if they could choose what it was attacking, it would die. Because... Sorry. They would hit my Karn for 1, but the Hierarch would die. And then they can't attack ever again. So it's not a good attack for them. As long as I animate 1 thing per turn, they don't have a good attack. So now we can get Possessed Portal because Mystic Forge... well, actually, Mystic Forge isn't working properly because there are oofs in play. That's funny. Not yet. Yeah. I could get the Crucible this turn. Oh, you know what I should do? Inventors Fair for Spellskite. And that's all I need in terms of blockers. You can't cast Spellskite? Why not? Yeah. I hope Spellskite costs 2. Card is really goddamn good. Oh. You know what? This will clear things up nicely. Yeah. Thanks, Toboggan. I don't know, just draw the best card in your deck. And then win with it. Seems pretty straightforward. Yeah, Slaggy D, it's pretty easy. The one of the major stumbling blocks in price is this is a great hand, is Crucible of Worlds for these kind of builds. If you look at the builds that are playing TKS, Thought Not Seer, they're even closer to E-Tron. So I'd look into those ones first and see if you actually enjoy the playstyle. Because you are playing like a Serum Powder, like hyper mulligan deck where you push quite hard for the early Tron and Lumimancer. Well, I guess we just kill that. And let's see what we're up against. Oh no. Do they have gut shots and shit? Nope. Or if they do, they didn't use it. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. Push it to the limit. Limit. Walk along the razor's edge. It's a good song. Cheesy, but good. Cheese is delicious. Why are we hating on cheese? Yeah, this is very, very similar to Weird Prison. When you play Weird Prison. I would like to draw a Chalice of the Void. Can we do that? I'd just be a fan. I'm not saying we have to. I'm just politely requesting. You know what? Spellskite? I'll take it. I'll take the Spellskite. So I think we just play double Spellskite here. Karn would almost definitely die. I don't have enough, or my hand is not small enough yet to get the bridge off of it. And then we also get to activate map, which gets it out of the way of the blast zone for next turn. So, how often do you get Bottled Cloister? I haven't done it yet. I have played different versions of this deck a bunch of times, and this specific configuration is new to me. So I'm just working my way through, sort of feeling it out. Killy B, thanks for the tier 1 sub. 3 months. Wonderful tier 1 subs. Enjoy the emotes. And of course, if there's anyone out there with a Prime sub or just cash in pocket, just itching for some sweet Simpsons subs, or if you just want to help support the content here, you can toss that sub to me. Or, if not me, the wonderful Tunneling Cat, Moored to Light, or any of the wonderful trophy race streamers. Those folks are all doing a phenomenal job keeping Modern hype. Got the mana symbol itch? You should get that checked. See your doctor. Penicillin, a little bit. It'll do you fine. Okay, opponent's pushing for that delirium. We have a Witchbane orb in the sideboard, which is kind of fun. So, oh, please, more 1-drops. Give them to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. This song is a banger. This is Goomba Village from... No, this is Toad Town. This is Toad Town from Paper Mario 64. Feed me DR Seymour. Yes. Yes, Radio John Murphy. Yes. Instead of taking 3 damage, I'll take 2 damage. Oh, shit. Light up the... Jesus Christ. Probably blocking that 5 damage Swift Spear, huh? Not sure why they didn't attack first. I think this. Yeah, like they're still going. They're not done yet. They only just flipped their DRC. Like that spell just flipped the DRC. Yeah, well now you know exactly. Yeah, we're definitely blocking the Swift Spear here. Ooh, Slaggy D. Thanks for the tier 1 sub. 2 months. I believe you officially have upgraded from the donut with the bite out of it to the donut without the bite out of it. Congratulations. I think you'll find taking the first bite really is the best one. That's why I take it from all the tier 1 subs on their first month. You want that sweet, sweet first bite? You gotta start your own Twitch channel. All right. Unbit donuts are tight. Word. So Inventors Fair is not really close to being useful yet. think I just grab a backup tower. Saga? Okay, I could go in for Saga. Because that gets me a map. The map gets me the Inventors Unfair. We already have the Blast Zone. We're playing Blast Zone this turn. Toboggan 9 with the resub. That's amazing, Toboggan. That's one of the best music-related jokes I've ever heard. Oh yeah, we're definitely Blast Zoning this turn. The question is, what do I want to do after that? Inventors Fair is okay, but we're not getting up to 3 artifacts easily. Get an island? I'm pretty sure the first thing I'm grabbing with Karn is Witchbane Orb. So that's just less appealing, I would say. Like, I like the thought. I kind of like Saga. Because if they clear my Karn... Yeah, I think Saga's better. Ooh, thanks for the biddies there, Last God. Insane in the hype train. Insane in the train. Oh, that's a much better play than Karn this turn. Well then. Is it? Maybe it's not. You don't have it. You do have an island. It's the one basic. Sorry, we definitely play Blast Zone. Out of these two, Mystic Forge obviously could get me like a Chalice for 0 off the top. Karn is get Witchbane plus gain 3 life. I can just plus the Karn, right? Because they can't attack this turn, and if they dump 6 damage into Karn, I'm pretty happy. Whereas playing Mystic Forge this turn probably gets me like literally nothing, right? All right, opponent. Have at it. I don't actually need Witchbane, and like they're playing Clever Lumimancer, so they're slightly more of a grindy prowess deck than just like straight burn deck. And because of that, I think it makes sense not to like go too hard into Bridge or Witchbane if we could like try to get to both, right? No, that's not how you do this. You do it this way. For speed, we make it go fast. So they're going to play Reckless Impulse. Yep, okay. So they've got a reset now. They go Sacred Foundry, Reckless Impulse number 2. Imagine Boris Charm? Nay, I'm not afraid of Boris. Boris strikes no fear. Also, how you doing there, Mr. Rayab? Do they have a Destructive Revelry? Not in the main deck, right? Surely not in the main deck. Needle? I guess I could Needle their Baubles, but I think I'd rather cast the Witchbane Orb this turn. Or Bridge. The Saga. I think Witchbane actually makes sense. You're bored, TBH? Witchbane? Yeah, you get to get a Witchbane Orb so seldom in this life. You gotta take your opportunities, you know? What are you so bored about, Mr. Abe? Life is exciting and delightful. Oh, they're done. Ratchet Bomb. Probably all is dust. Yeah. So Welding Jar is probably good. Yeah, this deck is very, very cool. I don't need Spyglass probably, although they might have like EE. Warping Wail's fine. Ratchet Bomb's fine. I'm bringing in Ratchet Bomb. Smash Smithereens is very likely. On the draw, maybe we cut out the Chalices, actually. We'll just see what happens. Get an extra Welding Jar to protect our more important stuff. As well as we could main deck the... What do I want to main deck? Because remember, we have Inventors Fair, so this is all the silver bullets are accessible, even in the main deck. I guess I could keep one Spyglass. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. Imagine when people go back to playing Stormwing Entity. Well, you kind of need. Well, I don't mean need, but like people really want to like. I think the Jeskai Luris deck is Jeskai Luris Prowess deck is pretty okay. I think the biggest problem with Blue Red Prowess is just not as good as Murktide. Now I'm not sure if that's true, but it feels like that's true. His hand is not good. It's got a Warping Wail, but that's it. His hand is quite good. Yep, that's a keeper. Chuck the extra tower or the extra forge. I think it's the extra forge because they could be playing Alpenmoon. So I just want raw land count a little bit. I want raw. I want land count and I want it raw. Uh-oh. Well. Raw and really long. Yes, good synergies. Your deck contains some powerful synergies. I probably need to have Chalice here, and I don't, and I am a fool. Well, that's a really good draw. So do I YOLO gamble that I can survive this next turn? No. We play Spellskite here like a coward. Thinking about writing why I don't enjoy Modern right now. There's a lot to do with me not enjoying brewing decks to beat this format. Yeah, I totally get that. Have you ever seen so many 0-power creatures in your life and they all appear when you're playing the bridge deck? Yeah. Sometimes it do be like that. Top deck power plant, bang. Okay, you can't win them all. Hold on. If I play tower this turn, I can play cookbook, discard something, crack a food, which puts me to 15. Which means next turn we can go 1, 2, but I can't play the All is Dust. So I want to play the All is Dust next turn. So really the only discussion point is what's the best way to do that. So I could play tower, play cookbook, pass the turn. And it looks like what I want to do is, well, it gives me the most flexibility. Like if I absolutely have to make and crack the food, I can. But otherwise we could just go grab the power plant and then All is Dust them. Can't you play Tron, play cookbook, and crack it? No, because the I already have a tower in play, so that doesn't work. All right, we're gonna do it this way. Coward play away. Oh, wow. Okay. Block champ. He's more powerful than blockchain. All right. So ditch the forge. Just I can crack the food next turn. Power plant. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Bye, friends. Well, we're casting All is Dust there. So I don't think they play the Luris until they get wiped. And they don't, if they have a fourth land, that's really bad for them. Like, because they're flooded to all hell. If they... Okay. Are they just not playing Luris or what? They're not. Okay. Tapped super weird. They did. And I'm not gonna read into it, but shit. Shit. Bugchamp. Is this worth playing right now though? No? No. I guess it's worth playing in that it saves me mana for next turn. So we can play the Saga, play the Karn. Just like they have Wear Tear. Oh, yeah. So maybe this Saga would be better used as a food. And we just don't play the Karn. Because I can crack a food and play Warping Wail this turn if they play a sorcery. Okay. Depending on what they target with the Wear Tear, if that's what they have, I'd probably just let it go. Do I think I'd rather play Karn this turn. I don't think that I'm going to die. We can absolutely redirect if they target an enchantment and an artifact. You can retarget the artifact part to Spellskite. 100%. That is the thing you can do. I think we play the Karn here. I think we plus it. And again, if they run 6 points of damage into it, it feels like a win for me. I guess the other option is putting something big and powerful in my hand. Quote, big and powerful. Spellskite is super weird. It's not as weird as people think it is. I should probably wish for something with Karn because... Yeah, I should have thought further ahead, but that's okay. Probably just get Bridge here, huh? Or Crucible. Because then I can just replay the Saga next turn. Ratchet Bomb's going to clear all their ones again. I like using my land play. I shouldn't have done that way. And I like using the down tick. I guess I could get a Chalice. I think Crucible's better. No, probably not. Nah. Yes? Yeah, okay. No, they didn't have anything. What the hell? I don't know what's going on over there. I really do not. Thanks, Jen and I. No Grave Hate is surprising. We have no, we have Relic. Oh, I should have grabbed the Relic is what you're saying. Or did I bring in all the relics? Yeah, there's 2 relics in the main deck right now. So hopefully I rip into one. That would be nice. Good day there, Quetzalcoatl. I think we just leave this guy on top. 4 mana is too much this turn. Now we just restart playing we start playing Saga the next turn. Warping Wail probably becomes a food this turn. Then we'll end up killing our own cookbook with the Ratchet Bomb, but that's okay. Saga gets me Relic next turn. Then we Ratchet Bomb Relic. Putting the bauble in play took it out of the graveyard. The DRC's unflipped. That's really funny to see. That's cute. Oh shit! While it was on the stack, I could have exiled it. Ratchet Bomb would kill Relic. That doesn't work. You actually can make it work. You activate the Relic sacrifice, and then in response to that, you hold priority, and then in response you force the thing. So it does work. Or rather, you can make it work. So you can, in fact, make it work. It takes a little cleverness, but you got to try a little cleverness. It's not as good as trying a little tenderness, at least not with the ladies, but. Oh, they're off it. All right. Rio, baby. And here I was thinking I was going to be setting my tickets on fire today. Chicky tenderness. Tenders. I love some chicken tenders. What are we playing? What are we not playing? It's all in here, baby. It's all in here. Nope, hands keep. What's the win con? What isn't the win con? Yeah, mostly it's been opponents conceding. There's lots of ways you can win the game. Lots of ways. But Possessed Portal plus Crucible of Worlds sets up a, quote, hard lock. So that's going to be what happens a good percentage of the time. Is that natural Tron? Nah. Sorry, my land choice is deceptive. Having one little fun is left of it. Listen. Don't you come after me with your... Oh, you're the bad guy, Zach. So it's like land control. It's very much like land control. Portal lock seems unnecessary. It certainly can be. Grimnuts, thanks for the follow. Good. Show me your pain, opponent. Your suffering. Bring them to me. Get mine, because they might be on Blood Moon. Damn you. Alright, so do we just make them have the literal counterspell right now? I think they have it. So I'd rather wait until I have a second threat and just kind of keep porting them. Because, like, they're not countering this. You're not countering that, opponent. We got a reader. You're not countering this, opponent. Although I guess I should have played the Spellskite first, because it's the thing they are more likely to counter. They're Blood Mooning us 100%. Well, we get to resolve Karn. That's fine. I mean, you could just say hard lock life, Ditcho, whichever you are. Um, it's a hard lock life for you, which is some good BM. All right. We got to find a second threat because they definitely have, whatever they want by now. But we've got Welding Jar Spellskite. If we resolve anything, it's going to stick for a while. They didn't have an Archmage's Charm? That's so good for us. Now they could have double counter, but not super likely. All right, we'll just cycle this guy. I'm assuming they have no problem with me doing that. Spyglass. All right, let's see what you're up to. Let's see just how many counter spells you have there, opponent. Yeah, any delugers? Do I assume this is an opening? Yeah, probably. God damn it. Dicho. Oh, dichotomy. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. Basic Swamp called it. Basic Swamp with the call. About to get through the breached? Nope. God. We gotta wait. This is the kind of matchup where the TKS build is nicer. Listen, Rabe, I've seen everything you can imagine. All right. As a really cute emote. Haha, sweat. All right, that could be useful. Redirect to Skite. It's through the breach. Through the breach. Through the breach, Jiggy. I'm fascinated by their basic land choices and the way they're currently playing this game. Okay. End of turn, dress down. Snappy. Okay. Should I Warping Wail my own Spellskite to counter that? Nah. You like the whale play? I like it too. It's not good. I shouldn't do it, but I like it. It's the right kind of bad. Okay. Yeah, Ratchet Bomb was a good one. Ratchet Bomb was a quality, wow. Okay. Hope you got another cryptic. Blue moon. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gonna leave me blue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. I take this. I don't want a single bolt to beat my Spellskite. And I have the Welding Jar, but I want to protect this Mystic Forge as much as I can for now. How many goddamn cryptics are they playing? Oh, what is this? What is this? Murktide? What the hell is... Okay. Sweet. Love that for you. It plus. Okay. Ral. Spreading seas to the yard. Okay. Do I want another Spellskite, or do I want to clear that? I think I want to clear it. Pretty sure I don't want to draw that. That's good. Like that one. Damn. Come on. The thing about this needle is it's not going to resolve, but I have to play it. Yeah. Double counter early was real good. I guess I could exile their Snapcaster now. Doesn't really help me much. I'm assuming they're not playing iteration. They're a smart player like me. All right. Fire ice in the yard. Sure. Holy shit. Well, they just had the perfect curve, didn't they? What are they not playing that they almost played? Jeez, come on. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, what? All right, fine. Sure. Dang. Well, that Ral emblem's going to end me pretty quick. And they're actually concerned about Chalice on one? We haven't even seen any ones from them. Okay. Oh. So that means they have another counter for when we finally do find a card. So probably just doomed. You know what? I'll just save them the time. I don't think we're beating that. It's too much. All right. So all is dust is good. Though hard to cast once they have the Blood Moon. It will remove the Blood Moon. I want these. I want that. I want these. I want these. Warping Wail seems really bad here. Get one of the Ratchet Bombs. Both the Ratchet Bombs. Yeah. But now they get a Braid. Yeah. So much stuff. We can cut some of the bridges. Oh, Kozilek. Yeah. It's hard to cast if I get Blood Mooned. Like, I'm pretty sure this, like, it is definitely supposed to be in there to cast. It's certainly, it's better against blue-white, but yeah, we should play it. All right, let's go. Been a lot of cards we have in. Yeah, I guess so. Hmm. Oh. Sorry. Type something I didn't need to. All right. And it's great. Let's go. It's Super Mario Land 2, according to the video. It's a banger. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Chalice on 2 game. Chalice on 2 gamers, where are you at? Although if they spreading sees me here, it's going to be no spreading sees. This is just a YouTube playlist. I don't use Spotify or Pandora or any of that stuff. As soon as they're like, you need to sign up to use it, I'm always just like, yeah, I could just keep listening to music on YouTube. It's so easy. I could have waited on this until next turn. I should have waited on this till next turn. Yeah. Mistake. Because then I'd have 8 mana and I could play the Chalice on 2, force the counter. Because they probably don't let it resolve. Even if they have a 3 mana counter, they probably don't let a Chalice on 2 resolve. They fetch proactively and then they cast nothing. It's annoying. Ice? Okay. So I could get 1 extra mana out of this. Then I could play Karn and wish for something that's on 2 and cast it. Are there any good twos for this matchup? Not really. Probably just play Karn and plus. They have double bolt with the second red source. Just take my lumps with that. Okay. Draw a relic. Draw fair. They keep bolt post board. Well, they have to have some kind of answers for Karn, right? They had subtlety. They don't look like they're on heat, or if they are, it's very inefficient. I think I'm going to Needle Jace proactively here because it's one of the ways that they could most quickly get back into this game. Oh, I guess they could go EOT Bolt, untap Bolt. Yeah. Yeah, I think that Blue Moon's a deck where they kind of have to keep things like Bolt a lot of the time. It's just like the deck's not good at answering a lot of permanent types. So it's just kind of necessary. So if they have a fire, they can put Karn to 1, which is not useful. Right, exactly. It's like it's just a generally good thing for them to have pretty much all the time. It's like very far and few between would be the games where it's actually correct to board out the bolts. It's like even against like green Tron, like a lot of the time it's probably fine to keep them. Do I want to keep that? Yeah, because I'll just Chalice on 2 next turn. Although I already have a Welding Jar in place, it's probably safe to just draw a card. But this is a good card to draw already, so let's just draw it. I can always clear it if they do something where I'm like, oh god, we need to dig to something now. I've got a hull. It's not active next turn, but it is the turn after. I could get a Spyglass for it the turn after, so... Or block it with an Eldrazi Scion. But that's only if I don't Chalice on 2, so let's just see where we end up. Second Mystic Forge sounds pretty good. If I play the Chalice on 2 this turn, I won't be able to Spyglass. So let's do this first. Probably clear that. Jeez. All right. Could have animated the Forge. Well, I didn't want to because it makes it easier to kill, if that makes sense. I guess if they were already having problem killing Karn, I don't know. Like, I was aware that was a line, but did I really want to do that? I definitely want to draw that. So I'll play something that's harder for them to remove at the moment. Because I don't want to play Karn until I have the Warping Wail to defend it. Okay. Good, good. Exile. Is this deck secretly sick? As in pretty good? It has been. It has been quite good. I mean, I played a lot of different versions of it now, so now I've got it kind of under my hands a bit, and I've found these decks to be quite powerful. Difficult to play, can be very time consuming, but they are good. They are certainly powerful. They're going for it. Good for them. Guess they got to get me dead. Like, they are losing right now. This is fantastic news for us, of course, because we're going to draw this tower. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So I play Karn. Is there something specific that I really want to resolve right now? Bridge, I guess, defends the Karn. And then if we Chalice on 1, Karn Spyglass, Chalice on 2. Oh, that's even better, right? Yeah, it is. That is very good. Coating's too greedy. The problem with Coating is if they activate the Hall of the Storm Giants in response. We have Forge Exile. I mean, I have a Forge in play. The second Forge is not that good. First Forge is nuts. Second Forge is fine. They could have Fawn here. That's the one concern, really. It's not really a concern, but let's find out if they have it first. Because we're definitely playing Karn this turn. There's no way I'm not. Okay, they don't have it. So yeah, Spyglass seems like the best, because then I know exactly what I'm working around. Also, I know what to Chalice. So if I have to Chalice on 1 to prevent a bolt, I can do that too. Peekaboo. Jace and Fire Ice. Okay, so we're going to Chalice on 2, and we've got Jace pre-needled. Hall of Storm. I don't actually have to Chalice on 2 here, but I feel like I don't mind. I mean, fire doesn't stop my Karn. Maybe we'll just Chalice on 1 here. Chalice on 2 is a bit much at the moment. I think it'll be fine. Karn gets exile stuff is so crazy. Okay, listen. That is the way that all things that fetch outside the game should work. Always. They should always be able to get both exile and outside the game. That is my opinion. Fine, but I think that that's correct because that is how it initially worked. That is, for lack of a better term, that is how they were intended to work. They got my Inventors Fair? Sure. I know what your hand is. So did you know you were drawing a second one? They're just playing Jace just to get it into play here. Holy shit, they top decked Ral. I guess I'm getting another Spyglass. Man, they just drew super hot. That was exactly all their mana, too. Do I have the second Spyglass? No, but I do have Liquimetal. But they have Fire Ice. But I could Chalice on 2. Yes, I'm aware of that. The backwoods, the Blackwoods, and I'm saying it shouldn't be that way. That is incorrect. Well, it could, but the problem is they have Ral. And they have a Fire Ice in their hand that'll kill the Karn if I do that. Coating will shut off the Ral, so let's just see what I draw first. I'm okay with drawing the Serum Powder because they didn't shut off my Tron. We'll clear that. Okay, I can't move there. So we can get Liquimetal Coating, put in Chalice on 2, and then we'll just keep moving with the Mystic Forge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can play this, which puts me to 8 mana. Okay, we're good. Jiggy. They drew something they could play. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, but Karn. Got him. Wait for token, maybe okay? Wail for token, maybe okay. I can't do it with the way I tap my mana, but you're probably right. Yeah, they can't activate it. Oh, we can't wail at all because I locked it out. Yeah, I should have done that actually. I just wasn't thinking. Oh my god, they also had a cryptic? What the hell are these draws? Oh my god. What? Oh my god. They drew Spreading Seas into Ral. Then they had EE and Cryptic. Holy god. Okay. I mean, whatever. Well, if they pop the explosives, I can regenerate one of the 2 chalices. I guess the one on 2, unfortunately for me. God damn, their draws have been insane. Okay, so they save the X2. Well, I don't need to save the X2 anymore because Karn is big enough. But I probably will. Yeah. That's a sick draw that gets countered. They don't have a force, do they? God, I hope not. Okay. I don't think we can win this game. Their draw has been completely bonkers. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'm off it. It was too good. That draw was completely insane. I can't beat that. I knew what their entire hand was, and they ripped Spreading Seas to shut off my Tron into Ral, which set them up for Cryptic Command into Engineered Explosives, which set them up for the Force of Negation there. Like, all right, fair enough. You got me. And there was nothing I could do about that Force beating my Karn. Nothing I could do. And they had the Force earlier that they used on the second Mystic Forge, which I didn't need, but like they just had everything. I did not play perfectly at the end, and I should have jammed the Warping Wail faster. Yeah, Ral's really good. I've been saying it for a long time. Ral Tribal when they print more than one playable Ral. I think he's 1 in 3. Big JC 000. None of them have synergy. This is a pretty good hand, huh? I'm gonna keep this and just pitch the cookbook. Yeah, I guess so, JK Torborg. No, there were a bunch of like inflection points where it's like I chaliced on one and they had like a bunch of 2-drops in their hand and like I couldn't know that, right? Sorry, opponent. Oh. Oh my. Well, I'm probably the dog in this matchup. That said, I can Warping Wail if they cast a sorcery this turn. If they don't, I still get to map next turn. It's good enough. OG Ral can untap Lotus Field for Cruel Ultimatum. All right, that's definitely my kind of interaction. Damn it. There's only 3 of them, right? Yeah. Oh, it's Etron. Or it's the Prison Tron deck with this stuff. Chalice? Okay. Oh no! Alright, well.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season. And remember,
of course it is.
A shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Oop, sorry. Gotta technically correct. Doop doop doop. Do 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 boop. This is the version of Fever from Super Smash Bros. Melee. It is wonderful. Welding Jar? I'd rather draw land. Shit. Land? I can't get to it. Well. Ha! It's countered by both Chalices! Okay, no Smasher is nice. No Karn is nice. I want this. I want that. I want you back. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh! Okay, then. This is all cards with that name. Oh, we hit the map. Because I can't resolve maps anymore. Although I guess I can Saga for them. But they have 2. Well, this is dead. I can't name... Well, I can name Karn. I don't want to name Karn. I can name map. I kind of am okay with naming map. Yeah, I think I'd rather name map. Because I'm more likely to find my Tron. Plus, I'm ahead on board with my constructs being much bigger. Yeah. I have Tron. Oh. Yeah, we have Tron. Yeah. Yeah, okay. What in the goddamn? What in the goddamn? Kai, didn't you back-to-back trophy on like Christmas Eve? Didn't I watch you? I remember being very irate. There was a cat cam and everything. I was deeply, powerfully enthused. Man. My little Spellskite, you bastard! Hey, Freaker. What up, dog? Make a big kit, Gem. Oh, no. Well, this is bad news. Yep. All right, Mystic Forge, you got some carrying to do here. That is the kind of draw that'll get us there, though. That's also a very good draw. I can play that too. Stop hammer time. Stop hammer time. Stop. Zach, stop. Zach, stop. Just stop, Zach. We do have to respond to the Saga triggering here. Oh, okay, no problem, Freak. I'm just always happy to see you. I hear your voice in my head. I see your smile through my memory. And I am graced with a feeling of peace. Yeah, just in case they go Psycho Needle. Like, you know. It's not really Psycho, because, like, my construct is huge and theirs is not. That's bad, but it's not deadly. Basilisk Collar is definitely inconvenient, though. They don't main Needle? They should. They should play one. Pretty close to deadly. Hey. All I need is a chance here. Yeah, I know it's a problem with the trample. Well, I'm going to 1 either way, right? Is that correct? Doesn't matter which one of these blocks the Smasher, I take 4. So we just do this. Okay. Killing Trampler matters? Oh, right. It has to have the trample. This doesn't give trample. I don't know why I thought it gave trample. Want the big one for Shadow Spear? Yeah. Okay. Well, I can regenerate the construct. I have a Welding Jar, so I can regenerate my construct. And then I have a second construct, so we're not dead on board. Just going to 1, we'll be fine. Yeah, that's Shadow Spear, yeah. Okay, it's fine. Saga should carry us, hopefully. We're a better Saga deck than they are, that's for sure. I'm at 1. We do have a cookbook, right? Or did I exile it at the beginning of this game? I exiled it at the beginning of this game. Rats. So we'll just get a Relic. Play Tower. Play Serum Powder. There's a bridge. Perfect. Another Forge. Well, I can't exile it, so I might as well play it. Okay. Do we not see? No, we don't have Spear. We have Gotta dodge. We have to dodge Ballista until we find a Karn. Instead of Spear, we have Underworld Cookbook, and it got exiled at the beginning of the game anyway. And I'm pretty sure I would have exiled a... let's just get that out. I'm pretty sure I would have exiled the Shadow Spear on the same draw. So whether we had Shadow Spear or Cookbook in the opening, I think we would have discarded it. I guess I could have held that to... Yeah, I could have held that to pitch to Cookbook if we get it with Karn, exactly. We just need to get Karn before they get Karn. Like, that's really what this comes down to more than anything else. And with Mystic Forge, we should get there, but we'll see. Sometimes opponents are just more lucky. Oh, I had my Relic to sacrifice this turn. I should have. Yikes. Yeah, we definitely should have Kaya. I just goofed. I just forgot it was there under all these permanents. Shit. Well. Okay. That Basilisk color. Fuck. Okay. We're not dead yet, but it's really bad. We should have been dead? Why should we have been dead? Yeah, Spyglass is on map. No. Alright, we should have been fine that game. We literally never found one of our Karns. It is what it is. Yeah, all the Sagas, but a bit too late. Probably want that. So we've got all these out. Torpor Orb for their TKS. Yep, Chalice is out. Almost anything in is the de rigueur. All his dust seems good here. Does it? If you want to see a 7-mana card do nothing, sure. They play black cards? What, Dismember? I mean, that is true. All of dust. But it doesn't do anything. No, it does nothing. No, it doesn't do anything. Oh, yes, you're right. I mean, we could bring in the Bottled Cloister. Yeah, all right. Well, Welding Jar is not great against them, right? Oh, we could put one relic in the sideboard, keep one relic in the main. Gives us tribal. There we go. That's Null Rod, Radio John Murphy. Null Rod. Sometimes you just got to give him the rod. Yeah, a couple of jars is fine. This is easy powder. Yeah. Easy powder. Okay. Not bad. This is turn 1 Saga, right, Kaya? Obviously, we could do better. And we are on 7, so it's like totally free to mull. Saga Needle Saga send a message. I mean I appreciate your chutzpah. This is turn 1 Saga, turn 2 Spyglass. I don't want a Spyglass or Needle map with this hand. That's the problem. No, just ship it. We can do better. So we can mull this with we can powder this and we get to put one of these cards back in. There's only a mine in exile. Ha! They called it a mine. Yes, Kaya, that is awful. We powder this, we put the Kozilek back in. So now our deck is very Tron heavy. Do I want to powder this one? No, this is the keep. Cool. Not very good though, actually. Well, or get one of the floor mat thingies. You need to get one of those cheap ass plastic floor mat things, Kaya. They're very cheap. Of course, they have a map this time. All right. I feel like this is going to go badly for us. I think my keep here was not good enough. Oh, right. They'll drag the mat. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yes, steel mat. Or get the plastic mat and like screw some steel plates into the bottom for weight. So if I play Serum Powder this turn, that means next turn I have a full 7 mana with Tron. Which means I can play Karn and get a bridge and play the bridge with a pretty limited number of cards in hand. I love that quote because in my mind, Kaya, I can hear my inflection. And it makes Matter Reshaper seem even more great, which makes Matter Reshaper seem even more pathetic. Like, I feel like I really nailed the delivery on that one. Matter Reshaper. Ah, yes, the Matter Reshaper of Eldrazi Tron. Oh, sometimes I like me. Not all the time, mind you, but sometimes. Sometimes it's good enough. He do be shaping. straight shaping. Y'all remember where this song came from? It's a good one. Mario Kart 64. Any Carters in the chat? Jimmy, otherwise? So we still lose our Karn here, but we have a backup Karn. Pretty good. Spyglass Reshaper. Attacking is an activated ability. Damn right. Did you make it Etron or did you make it what was that card? What was the deck called? Eldrazi Aggro? Shit. If they have a TKS here again, I'm gonna get wrecked. If it's just Smasher, I'm okay. Please no. Please no. Please no. Okay. That's fine. So we go Karn, kill their Karn. Oh, I shouldn't have played the land. Yep. Yes, I didn't. I just didn't think, Kaya. I just didn't think. It's on me. Yes, I could have. I now cannot. Yeah. Yeah. That's on me. That's on me. Just sloppiness. I should have thought before I played. I forgot that I already had a bridge in play because they just attacked my Karn. But our blast zone, we can crank it much faster than their blast zone, which I guess doesn't really help me at all. Yeah. 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 All right. So we should have been in a great spot here. Now I don't know what to do. I realized what the play was going to be, but I didn't actually put the actions in the correct order to do that. Well, name something Karn for Portal? Sure. Yeah, we definitely play Karn. Yeah, we just get Crucible and Possess Portal and deploy the whole thing over the next turn, right? Oh no. They could go Psycho mode on us. Want to keep our Karn from getting boated? So we should plus it this turn, is what you're saying? I don't know if it matters what I name here. Zone the Needle and keep going. Okay, does anyone know what I'm supposed to Spyglass here? Does it matter at all? Saga? I have a Saga in my graveyard though for me to get with Crucible. They have Dismember so they can answer Bridge with Karn uptick. Shit. That's bad. Ballista? I mean, I have the Karn in play. Like, you're supposed to downtick Karn, then name Karn? Sure. I mean, yeah, because I probably could have grabbed the Crucible. Naming Karn now is, like, super gross because I just played one and I haven't used it. Because what I should have done is gotten the Possessed Portal, played it, and then they just get locked out and beat down. Yeah. God damn it. I punted this whole turn so badly by not actually thinking about how we can do this. It's just so complicated. I mean, it's not an excuse. This is a more complicated than usual board state, and I just completely shanked it. Maybe they'll miss the Dismember play, though, Kaya. That's got to be my hope, right? I can also boot up Serum Powder as a blocker. And they don't have the land to actually cast Sky Sovereign, right? I don't think they do. No, I know, but I made like 3 different mistakes, Freak. Like there was more and more ways it could have been okay, and I just goofed it all. It's just annoying that like I punted the obvious good play, but then there was an opportunity for a really complicated good play, and I punted that one too. So I guess I'll put Ratchet Bomb in as the blocker. Or Spyglass. Spyglass. All right. Yeah, this deck is also very, very, very difficult to know like all the things you could possibly do. Most of the other matches we played have been a little bit more straightforward than that. When you get the prison strategies with like the overlapping everything, it's like, oh my god, how the hell? Sundering Titan. Interesting choice. That oh, they're gonna needle the Karns. Okay, I guess. Yeah. Okay. 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 So I think we're advantaged from here. I have Blast Zone. Who cares? Right. So I guess we pop it now. I guess we pop it now, he says slowly and carefully before he makes the decision and screws up again. We can redirect the plus? No, we can't. But we also don't need to, because they can't activate Liquimetal Coating. We just go grab Crucible, right? And play Saga out of the graveyard? Or play Blast Zone out of the graveyard. I like that. We can redirect. We can't redirect anything. Spellskite's an artifact. You can't activate it. Saga now, because it starts ticking. And then... And that'll create blockers. So even if they go for the Animate Bridge, Dismember It play now, which I assume they couldn't see before, but even if they do see it now, Karn won't die, and then I'll have Construct. Should have still played Skite. I didn't have the mana to... Oh, I did have one floating and then the Saga. Yep, I should have. I should have. Oh, they found the line. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. We still keep our bridge. Not our bridge, our Karn. Wait, but then we kill their Karn on the crackback. They can't attack, right? Unless... Okay, they can attack. Yeah, Spellskite here would have been big. I fucked up. Oh well. So let's boot up Serum Powder. Play Spellskite. Okay, should be fine. So we can crank the Blast Zone high enough next turn to kill both Karns, then wish for Portal and blow up their Karn. I think that means we missed the Saga, but still might be correct. Because if they ever hit Tron, it's going to be scary. I mean, not that scary, but somewhat scary. What's in their hand? I know they have Titan. They use Needle. They use Dismember. They use the Shaper. They have another Karn. Yeah, they have another Karn. They still have a Smasher. The Coating's in play. So these +1. Was their thought? Well, the thing is, then they just get to sack a Mana Reshaper and get the top off their deck and kill my Serum Powder. Whereas forcing them to attack means I get to block with a construct token that eats the Reshaper plus Spellskite, which doesn't die. And that gives them a higher likelihood to find Tron this turn. And if they find Tron, this game goes to a little bit more parity, right? Oh, right. Well, my Karn's dead. But so's theirs. And they lose most of their board on this attack? Okay. I don't think they understand who's going to win when we get into a protracted fist fight here. I think it's going to be me. They have the second Karn. Oh, sorry. This is free. This is something from Mario, Jacob. This is 252. Crystal Canyon from Mario Strikers.
Compadres, it is imperative that we crush the freedom fighters before the start of the rainy season. And remember, a shiny new donkey for whoever brings me the head of Colonel Montoya.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? It is Shauna. I'm very pleased. Relic draws me a card. Or I can put stuff in the exit. Because we're about to kill their Karn for a second. And while that's happened, I want to be able to act. Oh, map gets me Inventors is unfair. Yeah. I win. No, this has Summoning Sickness. They do need to deal with the fact I can, like, probably just kill them next turn. So we can crank Blast Zone to 4. Grab and play fair. I did. Don't worry. I can put Blast Zone on 4, or I can Inventors Fair for Mystic Forge. I have good options here. Right, yeah, if I clear the blast zone, if I blast zone the Shapers, they just die. If all they do is play Karn. So they're kind of boxed in now. What a wild game. I'm way down on clock for game 3, but that's okay. We played a great game. I mean, I really screwed up that one turn in 2 major ways. And that's what ate like 3 minutes of my clock was struggling through that, but we're learning. We're learning. Okay. So they get Tron, then they have 5 mana. Oh, please do it, opponent. Play Karn. Do it. Do it. Oh, okay. Fair enough. It would, but we would still. Oh, maybe we wouldn't have enough. 7/7, not legal. Well, legal, but it's not as good as. Yes, lethal. That one. So we probably just grab the Mystic Forge here. Or I could Spyglass Karn. If I have something like that. Oh, I overtapped. Spyglass Karn feels good. So I had the battlefield so locked down. With like, I just keep making giant constructs. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I think it's going to win me the game faster than taking another route. So triple block, their board gets wiped. That's fine. Missed damage. Maybe. Maybe I don't think it's gonna matter, but you might be right. Dismember to hand, that's fine, it's useless. And Ratchet Bomb, okay. Oh shit. One Welding Jar washes the other. Oh shit, my constructs. I should have regenerated both my constructs. Okay, well, just an idiot. I had the stack in the way. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're fine, and we'll still end up winning as far as I could tell, but yeah, it was bad. Okay. Yeah. They're costing me time. The more time they buy for themselves, it's more and more likely that they win. I should have cranked my Ratchet Bomb there. It's okay. Not a big deal. Just take the 5. So I have a Dismember in hand, which makes this a 2/2. I can make it a 3/3. So Matter Shaper would kill it, so we're not blocking there. And no chat, I can't redirect it to Spellskite. Got the real cat jam on. I know, Shauna. I know. It's on the list. It's on a list of emotes I would like to make and or commission, but not there yet. Make it a jar of jam. Ew, human juice. Dismember my Spellskite. Deal. Not sure where that was going. Hardcast Sundering Titan. Yup. Oh no! Uh-huh. That was the first thing they wished for with their card. It's very, very impressive. Attacking does not make sense. Next turn, it's just lethal, right? So it goes 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So they need to find another creature. Oh, or they can use Blast Zone to reduce my damage. 2 is going to be especially annoying. Wait, did they just blow it up on 2? Guess I'm about to find out. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. So it bought them one more turn? Turn the... Oh, their Karn's on! Oh, of course. Yeah, sorry. There's too much going on. I can't track this game. I really cannot. So this is gonna get Ballista? Alright, well, we're doomed. Yeah. But okay. It's not ADHD, it's just processing power. Like there's just too much on the battlefield. Like I can't track everything. And how those interactions are going to result in a game state of any kind. Kaya's just used to this. It's the best possible ally. Need a Shadow Spear? Can't equip it anyway. But I agree with you. Shadow Spear is very good in these decks. Shadow Spear has a guard as 8. That would be helpful. Yeah. So if we all attack Karn, and then I have a blocker on the crackback, I think that works out pretty well for me. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know if that's actually good enough. That seems smart. I don't know if it is, but this is what I'm doing. Get him, boys. No, all attacking them, I don't think that works out. I could be wrong.
Make way for Willie! I said make way for Willie, you bloated gust bug!
Man, they just like keep freezing up over there. I don't know what's happening on their side, but they just like cannot comprehend. Hey, take big one. You think I'm dead on board? I don't think I'm dead on board. Because I'm unlocking my cookbook here too. No, I think I'm beating them here. Well, for some reason, they've decided that I'm just going to catch up to them on clock for no good reason. So, all right. Hey, Mord. Oh, rude as... Jesus, I can't believe they just had another Karn. All right. Enjoy, opponent. What do you got? Okay, that's death, right? Because so 5 minus 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, that's not lethal. They can wipe my board, but it's not lethal. They can't kill my me. Oh, but they're just gonna do this. I guess I hope I top deck a Karn. Nope. In theory, I can Inventors Unfair for Mystic Forge. So I guess that's what I'm doing. Then I have to play it. Nah, I'm off it. I can't. That's fine. They played a hell of a game. I did not do well enough. No, I can Unholy Civ. I had an Inventors Fair in the graveyard already. Blast on the Collar. I think my Blast Zone was on 2, was it not? If it wasn't, I threw. No, it was on 2 from earlier. It's fine. I punted all over the place. Imagine if you had a boat. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's an infinite number of things you could have in the sideboard, but then you lose other things that you could have. So it's like, no, Collar's one. Collar comes in off of Urza Saga, which is really good. Anyway, this is these decks are really fun, really complicated. It's very difficult to say how good they actually are because of the complicated nature is just like really extreme. So it's definitely difficult to assess exactly how good they are. But as we were 3-0 and the Blue Moon deck had insane draws in game 2. We're not cutting Possess Portal. That said, if you want to play a version that doesn't have Possess Portal, I recommend the TKS version here. Now this one could more easily have Sky Sovereign because this is playing Thought Not Seers. This one is still not playing a Shadow Spear, which I think it should. But this one's a lot more aggressive and has a higher density of, let's say, like real threats. Has less of the prison-y element, but I like the one we were playing today as well. They're both, two great flavors that go great together, and I don't know exactly which one I would have a preference for. I mean, maybe this one, but I think the other one's actually better. The other one doesn't have a single copy of Inventors Fair, I don't think, which is tough. Shauna. I know. I mean, like, I don't know. I would have to consult someone smarter about the sideboard. The Hope of Ghirapur plan seems really crazy to me. Like to bring that in against control decks or something. I guess I should have had it in against Blue Moon. The problem is trying to Saga for it is so loose because they were playing Spreading Seas and Blood Moons. It's like, well, how do you even you're not getting that in. It's just not happening. So anyway, in the future, if you watch this on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, check out any of my other videos you're interested in, and I will see you there.